Silver's on the scene. It is Tuesday, January 14th, just a little bit after 1 a.m. on Tuesday, the 14th, 2025. Hope everyone's Monday was great and your week has started out fantastic. Why are we here? Say his name. Sebastian Rogers has been gone 323 days. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 10 months, 2 weeks, 5 days. Way too long. Let there be no distraction in finding Sebastian, and let's bring him home. Say his name. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. This video, as all videos do, regardless of the topic, whether it's a search video out in the field, whether it's a topic of this or a topic of that keeps his awareness alive. Share the flyers. Right here you see it. Missing teen. Have you seen me? This helps us find him. Okay, we go back. We'll talk about a couple of videos ago in locations to search. And then we're going to get justice. And that's what this video is going to lean more to, just to give you an idea that, guess what? Maybe what we hear isn't all truths, right? So, before we get going, disclaimer on the wall. The content in this video is intended for informational purposes only. Everything you see in this video is alleged and, in my opinion, not to be taken as a fact. It is all my opinion. Please enjoy this video. Thank you for your support. Really means a lot for your support. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, what we're going to do is start with backing up. On Monday, just a few hours ago, I did a video that basically is a song. We Can't Do This Alone, a song for Sebastian Rogers. You can see 322 days ago would be yesterday gone. And we will be back. See you soon. Great, great song. Thank you, Seashore Annie. Check out Seashore Annie's channel. Annie's the one who's been sending me from overseas these fabulous songs. And it's not only the tunes, the music, it's the words. So go back to when I asked for help video for search locations several days ago. This inspired Annie to do a song about we can't do this alone. And I just think it says everything to a T. And if you would check out that song, I think it's beautiful. And the big thing I wanted to mention is see you soon. We start with this. I start with this part of the video, and it ends with this saying, Sebastian, we see you soon. We will be back. As it said, we will be back to search. And in the meantime, please help. Part of the video, when you're watching that video, you will see this right here. Let's pull this up. Yes. 3 locations to search, 322 days gone. Help, please. You'll see this within that song video. Now, this is essentially the video I did. It was 316, I believe, when I posted this video, listing 3 places to search. There has been several people contact me, and between one or all of them, they're going to get out there and clear and check these areas. So that's the help, please. We Silvers 1 and Silvers 2, we are asking for. So thank you, and we will see you soon, okay? So, keeping his awareness alive, let me tell you a quick story, and it's a snow story. I don't have any photos to throw up of the snow, but we got plenty of snow, as I'm sure a lot of people did. You know, take a moment to say, we're freezing on the East Coast, and they're unfortunately burning on the West Coast. So take a moment for those on the West Coast fighting the fires. It'd be nice if we had a way to grab our snow and our coat and dump it on their fires. But we had this snow And that led to my neighborhood sharing a lot of photos on the group thing we have where we keep in touch about different things going on. And in the process, I shared a video that one of the neighbors loved and came to me personally, one-on-one in a chat, asking me in a text, asking me how I shot the video and how clean it was. Great compliments, right? And, I said, hey, here's what I do. Here's what I shoot it with, blah, blah, blah. And they were thankful. And then I said, and they said you have a gift for the video or something like that, the way the video. And so I said, well, hopefully my gift will help me find Sebastian Rogers. And I shared this flyer and everything in my channel and all that. I shared it with a neighbor. So one more person to know in my neighborhood, right? So that's when we say keep his awareness alive. That's a quick story of when you see the moment when the door opens to share about Sebastian to someone who may not know he's missing 323 days, share it with them. And that's exactly what I did. 323 days gone. Say his name, Sebastian Rogers. So, keeping the awareness alive, sharing it with friends and family, neighbors. When you see an opportunity, take it. So what's tonight's video, this morning's video, whatever you want to call it? Here's the thumbnail you clicked on, and this is just something that I thought of many months ago, because it's very interesting. Sometimes it's not what people say. Sometimes more so it's what people do. Sometimes it's not what people say. It's what they don't say. And sometimes it's not what people do, it's what they don't do. And that's the case here. Sebastian Rogers, proof CP and KP believe he will never come back home. In my opinion, barking puppies, shh. I've always liked this picture here. Could this have been allegedly the t-shirt he was wearing? It's long sleeve. It has some marking on it. They weren't sure which marking. But look at these puppies. Morkies, I think they call them. They're part Yorkshire Terriers and part Maltese maybe. But little bitty puppies. He calls them puppies. So I want to play you something that I'm sure you've seen. But I want to hit 3 parts of this interview. And all 3 lead up to the main thing of barking puppies, and what I believe, in my opinion, is proof. It's not the only proof, but it's one little nugget of proof that CP and KP believe Sebastian will never come back home. So let me pull this up. As I'm pulling this up, credit to, first of all, Caitlin Miller, Fox 17, I guess it is, in Nashville. This was on March 7th. Now remember, this is March 7th, so counting the 26th a day, he was reported missing to this day is 11 days, 10 days in between. And this is the infamous, if you will, Hands interview. Credit to Hindsight 2002. Hindsight 2002. This comes from their TikTok, okay, where they replayed the video. So what I've done is I clipped a piece. I want to play it and stop at 3 different parts. Remembering our topic is going to be these puppies that we know Sebastian loved. And this one's distracted, but you can tell by the look of this one, they love him too, right? So let's play this, and I'm going to stop it and make comments. So here we go.
Since we sit here and we wait, and hopefully we'll get an answer, or hopefully he walks through our door, which would be amazing.
I was going to say, how badly do you both want Sebastian to just walk through that front door to get that call?
I'd give anything. In a heartbeat, I would give anything.
It's not measurable. Let's put it that way. There's no measurable. Anybody says all it is.
Okay, so we'll stop here. So to set this all up to get to the barking puppies, you see here, I start this with them saying him walking back through the door. They're looking forward to that day that he comes walking back through the door, right? So that's them saying, we would give anything. You hear him say it. You hear Katie say it. We will give anything. This is CP and KP, right? And give anything for him to walk through that door. So they're waiting, according to them, for that day. They even use the word waiting. So let's continue. I may fast forward a little bit here.
You've never sat in these shoes. You've never been in this.
Might be able to help people.
He was playing right up until bedtime.
Okay, so this is the second part here. Listen carefully.
And so I'm going to let him stay up a little late. And when I told him to go to bed, he's like, I love you, Mom. I love you, puppies. And
okay, this is one thing we hear consistently through all the interviews. For the most part, I believe, almost every interview, KP will say, I love you, Mom. I love you, puppies. These were, as others have said, these were either the last words that he truly spoke to her and he vanished, so they're really burned in her memory, or allegedly, in our opinion, it could be a script. I love you, Mama. I love you, puppies, right? I love you, Mama. I love you, puppies, right? He looks like he really cares about these puppies. I can see him getting in this car saying, I want the puppies to sit in my lap. So what do we have? We've got, he's going to walk through that door. We're waiting for him to walk through that door. And love you, Mom. Love you, puppies. All right, let's continue.
went to bed. And
Let's jump forward.
House. And he said, immediately just started, did you check here? Did you check there? Did you look here? And I ran through the house, and at that.
So listen very carefully to what's coming up. She's telling the story of going through the house, what she did that morning, KP, did that morning, as she realized Sebastian's not in the home. Listen to what happens, and then continue to listen.
Point, I was hysterical, for lack of a word, and we three-wayed the police, and
Did you catch that? I want to go back a minute, a second or two.
At that point, I was hysterical, for lack of a word, and we three-wayed the police, and
Shh. On the thumbnail. Shh. The puppies are barking. You clearly hear Chris. We'll do it one more time. Shh.
we three-wayed the police, and
Shh. After he shushes the puppies, listen. They still make noise. Listen.
for lack of a word, and we three-wayed the police, and I'm within minutes they were here. I couldn't tell you exactly how long. I know it was fast. And we haven't found him.
There
When
they
I
go
got the
again.
phone call that he was missing,
Okay, so you hear Katie continue talking through the roof. Chris shushes them. You're watching their hands. They don't move, they don't change. Ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm saying to you. Just this evening, there was a delivery I was not expecting. Something I'd ordered came, but I didn't expect it today. I was expecting it Wednesday. And Monday evening it came. And before I even knew somebody was at the door, our dog Molly was riff, riff. Molly doesn't bark. Our dog Molly is... There's maybe 3 things that make her bark. 1, if another dog barks at her. 2, if I'm wrestling with her and having a great time, right? 3, she'll bark for me to throw her baby so she retrieves it. And then the 3rd thing is someone near the home. Now they're sitting there and they're focused at their home on this interviewer discussing their son and stepson missing. And they have said, waiting for him to walk through that door. Love you, mama. Love you, puppies. These dogs love him. So here's a question I have for you. How did they not know what those puppies were barking to? How did they not know that the puppies were alerting them that someone was near their home, someone was at one of their several doors, that someone being Sebastian possibly? Think about it. I want you to think about this. You're having an interview where for whatever your reasons, you're not showing your face, you're showing your hands. You've just talked about this clip. I ran it, and as you can see, it's about 2.5 minutes long. So in a 2.5 minute period, this is all together. I didn't clip. I almost broke it up, but I just left it because I wasn't sure with the barking when it was going to come exactly. But starts with talking about walking through the door. They both talk about, can't wait for him to walk back through that door. He walked out, he'll come back, and we'll be all. And they talk about that in other interviews, right? Him coming back in that door. Then Katie talks about how he told her goodnight, love you, mommy, love you, puppies. And then within a few seconds, a minute most, you hear these puppies they're referring to barking. They're barking. Why are they barking? Now, I'm not sure if anyone else is in the home, maybe a cameraman, but they're all here together. They've been talking. You heard all the talking. And in this, ever how long this video is, you only hear them barking at this point. But when they start barking, how would it have been? Imagine this. Roof, 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 roof. They're trying to alert you. They're trying to get your attention. That's what dogs do when they bark. Okay? So these puppies are barking, saying, imagine, Sebastian's here. He's back. He's back. But you don't have any break in conversation. The interviewer, not that she needs to, doesn't say, is there someone here? They don't say, hey, oh my gosh, he's back. Wait a second, stop the interview. Sebastian, who's here? Could it have not been Sebastian showing back? I've been gone 11 days. Here I'm back. Now the puppies are greeting me. But no, they did not flinch. To the point they didn't flinch. No hands changed. Katie keeps talking the whole time. Chris eventually, because, hey, guess what? I'm protecting my wife, you puppies, and you're interrupting her trying to, allegedly, in my opinion, give us all a story, right? Lead us down a road we're supposed to believe. He shushes these puppies and tells them to shut up. But hold on a second. What if it's Sebastian at the front door? He's back. Or, allegedly, in my opinion, there it is. My opinion. Allegedly, in my opinion, the puppies alerting to whatever. The one thing they knew they're not alerted to is Sebastian Rogers, because they believe he's never coming home. Now, what does that mean? He's with someone, that they took him with someone, and he's in a house somewhere a mile down the street, 200 miles, 2,000 miles away. He's no longer with us. Unfortunately, if that was the case, what are they thinking in their head? But something's telling them that whatever these puppies are barking at, whether it's the mailman, a cable guy, a security guy, a UPS driver, a FedEx driver, a DoorDash, all these different people that could come to your door, your home, whatever they're alerting to, The one person it's not is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Say his name. Gone 323 days. And on day 11 gone, and his puppies are barking. Could they not have been barking for him? But mom and stepdad didn't move, didn't flinch. So I ask you this question, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Why did they not go? We need to stop this interview for a second. The dogs are barking. Who's here? Is it Sebastian? Hey, we're talking about him walking back just a minute ago. Maybe he's back. Maybe he's here. Sebastian, are you here? Is it you? No. And it didn't even phase them on why the puppy's barking. They had no. And when he shushes, as I played for you over and over, after he shushes them, they continue to make grumbling, mumbling noises for about, if I time 15, 20, 30 seconds. So he tells them shh, which he's obviously done before, right? It sounds like. And they keep, that's what a puppy will do or a dog will do. I know Molly, once she gets like, she'll bark, then she'll, whenever a dog's doing, there's something there. Sometimes she'll do it, and we'll look, and there's nothing there. And we're like, okay, wait. Is she seeing something that we're not, right? So puppies are meant to alert. Now, along with this same thing, I've always thought that when he left the home, had he left upon his own, he may have taken one of the puppies for comfort, if not both. We know he didn't take a cell phone or shoes, right? But I believe if these puppies were, unless they were just completely knocked out asleep, and that's possible, if this boy gets up, Sebastian Rogers gets up to leave his home, these puppies, especially this one, look at this one. That one's got his eyes on him, his or hers. I don't know if they're boys or girls, but got his eyes on him. They would have barked just like they're barking. And we'll play it one more time and listen again. He tells them shh, and they keep making noise. Not as much because they're afraid they're in trouble, but they keep making noise. Listen.
The police and within minutes they were here. I couldn't tell you exactly how long. I know it was fast.
She didn't skip a beat. Katie didn't skip a beat. So think about this. The dogs, the puppies, whatever you want to call them, sitting there going, hey guys, Sebastian's back. And they're just ignoring it. Right? So in my opinion, disclaimer on the wall, right? Where's that disclaimer at? Disclaimer on the wall. Oh, I'm getting all these things, say his name. Disclaimer on the wall. In my opinion, say his name, Sebastian Rogers. Rewind the clock 312 days ago. And they sat here and they did this interview. They do not believe he will ever come back home. So the proof of KP and CP believe he will never come back home. These beautiful puppies here alerted them to something. And neither one said, what if Sebastian's back? What if Sebastian's back? Once again, credit to Nashville Fox 17, Caitlin Miller in hindsight 2002. By the way, check out Hindsight 2002. Great content, right? So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, had Sebastian left that night on his own, I believe those dogs would have barked just like you heard them barking there. So, what do you think? What do you think? Proof CP and KP believe he will never come back home because the puppies were barking and they shushed him, or CP shushed him? She kept running through her story. In my opinion, she can't stop once she gets going because she's working off a script. Okay, so to wrap it up here, keep his awareness alive. Have you seen me? $250,000 reward. Okay, $250,000 reward. We will see you soon. We will be back into the area soon. We need help now for these search locations. People are out there. They're going to go. Everybody was delayed with all the snow, and as that dwindles away this week, we should get some people out there. Check out the song, We Can't Do This Alone. It's basically saying, we're going to be back, but now can someone help step in for Silvers on the scene until he can make it back? We will see you soon. We will see Hendersonville, and hopefully in our search efforts, we will see Sebastian Rogers and get him home, right? And bring him home. Say his name, Sebastian Rogers, gone 323 days, 10 months, 2 weeks, 5 days. No distraction in finding Sebastian. We're looking for the truth to bring him home. So ask yourself this, as we go back to this, what do you think? In an interview, talking about him walking back through the doors. Love you, Mom. Love you, puppies. Puppies love him. Could they have been barking for his return? And had they been, how come it didn't alert neither KP nor CP to the point of shh? And they still tried to alert after he shushed them. We have no idea. What were they barking for? Who was at their home? So, something to think about, questions to ask. Meanwhile, keep his awareness alive. Say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Gone way too long. Keep his awareness alive so we can find him and then get justice. Hope your Tuesday is wonderful, getting you through the rest of the week. January 14th, 2025. Say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your compliments. Thank you for your support. Questions, tips, more information, silversonthescene@yahoo.com. If you want to be added to these 3 search locations, I never can pick the right one, right? These 3 search locations, silversonthescene@yahoo.com, and I will guide you with detailed instructions in there so we can find him, bring him home, and get justice. Thank you for everything. As always, stay tuned. Silvers on the Scene, more to come. Have a great rest of your morning, early morning, and Tuesday. See you soon. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Say his name. Thank you.